Hello, everyone. My name is Krista Carr, and I'm the Executive Vice President of Inclusion Canada. We have some exciting news to share with you today. The federal government has announced its plan to introduce a new law. This law would create a new disability benefit for people with disabilities. On Tuesday of this week, Minister Qualtrough introduced Bill C-35, a new law that would create a Canada disability benefit. This new benefit is historic and has the potential to significantly address poverty and inequality experienced by people with disabilities, including people who have an intellectual or developmental disability. Bill C-35 is very much framework legislation. It doesn't have a lot of the specifics about what the benefit will look like. And at this point, that's a good thing because we want to have input throughout the disability community in what the actual specifics of this benefit will look like. Minister Qualtrough has promised, though, to work with people with disabilities across the country and their representative organizations to make sure they're involved from the beginning in developing and designing the benefit. The Prime Minister has referenced this new law at his regular Tuesday morning COVID-19 press conference, and he has reiterated that the benefit will add to, supplement current supports and not replace anything that people are already receiving in terms of income benefits or disability supports. And that the goal is to lift hundreds of thousands of Canadians with a disability out of poverty. The new benefit has the potential to improve the lives of people with disabilities significantly, including individuals with an intellectual disability. As a national federation representing people with an intellectual or developmental disability and their families, we've been advocating with lots of other disability groups and persons with disabilities across the country for a disability income benefit for a very long time. By passing the new law, the government would make Canada Disability Benefit official. That means something that's actually going to happen rather than just a promise that's made by a political party. However, this is the last week before Parliament goes on its summer break. And in order for the bill to become law, it would need to pass this week. It could pass if all political parties agree to it, but it's possible that this might not happen. If it doesn't happen, it means that whoever wins the next federal election will have to reintroduce, or we would want them to reintroduce the legislation or similar legislation to create the benefit. We have prepared a 2-page, easy to understand document that gives some of the highlights of our position on the Canada Disability Benefit and what we think some of the design elements should be. This is available now on our website, www.inclusioncanada.ca, and along with this video will be the link to where you can locate that document. We also have a much more robust policy brief with a lot more detail on how we think this benefit should be designed to have the maximum benefit for people with disabilities and their families across the country. And that will be available as well very soon. In the spirit of Minister Qualtrough's commitment for us to be heard, we need your help to spread the word and advocate. There are lots of ways you can do this. Write your local member of parliament and ask them to support this new law. You could also ask to meet with them to talk about what you think a Canada Disability Benefit should actually look like. You can reach out to your provincial territorial government elected representatives, ministers or government officials, and explain how important it is that they work with the federal government to keep money in the pockets of people with disabilities and make a commitment to not claw any of this benefit back. If an election does happen soon, we'll be asking all political parties to make a public commitment in their election platforms that the Canada Disability Benefit becomes law. That's if it doesn't pass before Parliament closes this week. And we'll need your help to make that happen. So I'm asking you today to advocate, tell your federal and provincial territorial elected officials how important this benefit is, how desperately it's needed and deserved by Canadians with disabilities. And we want to thank you for your support. We're going to be sure to keep you all informed on the progress and creation of this new benefit as we go along. And I want you to rest assured that at Inclusion Canada, we will be working as hard as we can across all political parties to ensure that a new Canada Disability benefit that helps lift people out of the depths of poverty that they are so unfortunately living in is adopted as we go forward. Thanks.